Hello music fans, welcome to the Death by Unicorn channel for another episode of What's New 2022, where I talk about some new releases that came out over the past week and give my first impressions of them. I usually talk about releases in the metal, rock, and progressive music worlds. Today there's also kind of an electronic one that's a little bit outside of my norm, but wanted to mention it. So I'm going to talk about 3 releases that came out on December 9th that I listened to, and I'll talk about them in my order of preference. But before I jump in, I notice some people are posting their year-end lists already. There's still some more cool stuff that's going to come out. Next week we're going to have Circa Survive releasing 2 Dreams, as well as Blood Clot releasing Souls, and I believe that Magma is going to be releasing Cartel. So it's hard to make my year-end list. Possibly those might be on it. Probably not. I feel like maybe my year-end list is locked in, so I'll probably be making that soon in the coming week or two as well, and I'll be posting a top 50 albums of the year. So stay tuned for that. But for today, the first album that I'm going to talk about is by a band called Lapse, and the album's called Face the Storm. And this is progressive metal, and it's their debut album. They're a new Spanish prog metal band, and it's very well done and melodic. It's all singing vocals, no screaming here. And if you're a fan of bands like Dream Theater, I think you'll like this a lot. Really tight, really well done. I'm very impressed that this is a debut album. These guys have excellent musicianship and excellent performances, really strong vocals, good all around, great guitar solos, keyboard solos too. Everything's here that you would want in that kind of prog metal album. Next, I'm going to talk about a bit more of an electronic release that's different from what I usually listen to. That came out on December 9th by the band Crosses, and it's called Permanent.Radiant, and it's an EP. And it's kind of electronic rock with some dream pop influences. And this has Chino Marino from Deftones is in this band, and that's kind of what caught my attention to maybe check it out because I love Deftones. And it's very dreamy and ambient, atmospheric, spacey electronic beats with really catchy pop hooks delivered by Chino's intense voice. And it was just a lot better than I expected, as I don't listen to much in this electronic and dream pop genres. But imagine like Deftones meets Butterfly 3000 by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, but sounds much darker than that. So it's very cool. Definitely worth checking out if that sounds interesting to you. And lastly, the third album on my list that I listened to on December 9th was by Moratti, and it's called Epical. And this is hard rock with pop and metal influences. And it's his 5th album. He's the former lead singer of Saga. It's very melodic and catchy, very 80s inspired. It's not really my style, but I can appreciate that it's well done and catchy. And that's it for today. Until next time, peace out.